All right, we'll go ahead and do an unboxing right here. Unboxing Grand Seiko. Just received this watch. It is a professional diver watch. Very similar to my other watch. This one here, the SBGH257. Limited edition, 500 pieces. What do we have over here? What is it? The SLGA001? I believe that's the reference. Grand Seiko. Why do you give these numbered names to these watches? It doesn't make them unique or special. Give it a name. Learn from the best. Rolex Submariner, Rolex Sea Dweller. You give it a name and people have an association to it, right? They can associate the watch with a name. It makes it special, right? Grand Seiko 057342. Is that a special name? I don't think so. No one's going to remember all these different Grand Seiko references. Give the watch a name. All right, so what do we have here? Like I said, a very similar watch as far as sizes and dimensions. 46.9 case diameter. We can see similar thickness. If you haven't seen the review of this watch, check it out on my channel. I did an overview of the watch. As you can see here, the bezel on this watch, the numbers on the bezel are bigger, right? You can see that. But the watches are the same size. But the dial on this watch, to me, looks clearer. It looks like a bigger dial. Like the dial has more space than this one. As you can see, this is a spring drive movement. This is a high beat movement, right? You can see that sweep of that second hand on that spring drive, right? Looks very smooth, right? Bracelets, very similar, if not the same, right? I just got this watch, so still looking at it. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these watches, to be honest with you. Probably gonna trade both of them for a Rolex Diver. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. But we'll see what happens, right? I love watches. I love to experience different types of watches. Yes, I love Rolex. Always have, always will. So that's just my preference, right? Everybody has different preferences. This whole watch thing is all about preferences. You'll see people, they prefer smaller watches, dress watches, dive watches. It's all personal preference, and it's what you like. Don't listen to all these watch YouTubers telling you, like, oh, you need to buy this watch, or, hey, Omega is better than Rolex, or whatever, you know? Go with what you love. Go with what you like. That's my rant, right? No, but look, this is a heavy-duty watch. This thing is made for war. You know, I just got this watch, and I can tell you that. It feels very heavy-duty. The bezel feels like it's very high quality. The watch feels like it's very high quality, right? Little close up there. Look at that sweep. Beautiful watch. Okay, this watch is going for about $6K. When this thing originally came out, I think they sold for like 11,000. Right now, like, I paid $6K for this watch. I bought it from Japan. But guess what? The tariffs, I paid $900 import fee on this watch. Right? My days of buying watches from Japan are over. I bought this one a few months ago from Japan. Similar price. Paid around $6K. Right? Import fee was about 600 bucks. Right? So yeah, my days of buying watches from Japan, you know, they have nice prices, but with these import fees, it doesn't really make a difference now to buy it from the US. But I've seen this watch now on Chrono, still selling for about 8,000, 9,000. Like I said, I paid $6,000. Already contacted one of my dealers, see how much they'll offer me for it, you know, as a trade in for this Rolex I'm wanting to get. And you know, dealers, man, they want to lowball you because they got to take the watch in, inspect it, service it, clean it, polish it up. and then try to sell it and make a profit, right? They got to keep the lights on. So for something like this, what I paid $6, the $900 import fee, I'm like at $7. Dealer probably trying to offer me like what, $5 max for this, probably even less. We'll see. I'm haggling with them right now. But yeah, you can see the comparison. Very nice watches. I would say they're comparable to like the Deep Sea, Rolex Deep Sea, because since they're titanium, they're a lot lighter than the Deep Sea. The Deep Sea is a smaller watch, but it's heavier and it's more substantial on the wrist, right? So what watch am I looking to get next? Rolex Sea Dweller 43. Right, so a quick video unboxing. Wanted to show you this watch. It is a beautiful watch. You can see the dial is like a dark blue. Very, very nice color. Very interesting and unique color. Would I regret getting rid of this watch? I just got it. Like, I just received it yesterday, actually. Probably, who knows? But like I said, I like to experience new things. And I don't know. I am going towards smaller watches. And when I say smaller watches, smallest would be 41mm. But for me, I'm finding these a little too big. And I like bigger watches. I'm trying to stay like at 43mm and under, to be honest. 40mm to 43mm is what I'm looking at. Staying in that range. But, you know, who knows? I had a Daytona in the past, 40mm. I found it too small, got rid of it. But my preferences are changing, so all good. Let me know what you think about this watch. Let me know if you think I'm crazy trading these two watches in for one Rolex, all right? And guess what? And the dealer wants some money on top of that on my end. These two plus cash for the Rolex Sea Dweller 43. Could you believe it? Come on, tell me how crazy I am. I know you guys are going to eat me up in the comments. All good, though. All good, right? You only live once. All right, final shot before MIL-SPEC signs out. All right, guys, MIL-SPEC is going to sign out. I'm going to start boxing these things up, actually, for FedEx. Send these things out. All right, this is the shortest lived watch in my collection. I haven't had this watch for 24 hours, to be honest with you. All right, that's my rant. Eat me up in the comments. Come at me. All good. No, hey, all good. I love to share my experiences and my opinions and get other people's thoughts. But then again, do I really care what others think? No, I'm just doing this for discussion, right? Because I don't have to share all this information. I just do it to discuss the watch hobby. I'm a watch enthusiast. I'm a watch nerd. And it makes for good discussion. I love to, you know, hear what other people think about watches. See what kind of watches they like and why they prefer either a smaller watch, a thinner watch, a bigger watch, a dress watch, a MIL-SPEC watch. It's all good. All right, guys and ladies, take care. Enjoy your day. You only live once. Enjoy your life. God bless.